What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Stay Locked In podcast. If you somehow stumbled upon this video, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button down below for more content. I got a crazy goal of about 10,000 subscribers. If you can help me manifest my goal into a reality, I would really appreciate it. With that being said, let's go ahead. Let's get right into this video. Let's go ahead and lock the in. Alright? So boom. All right, let's get right into this video. It finally has happened. Kyrie has requested a trade, and within a couple of days, the Brooklyn Nets have obliged him and traded him with Markieff Morris to the Dallas Mavericks for Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith and a few draft picks. Crazy to think about. Just thinking about the tag team of Kyrie and Luka is crazy. But there was a lot leading up to this trade, just the past few years. When you think about Kyrie's stint with the Brooklyn Nets, it was full of drama. It was full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Am I the only one that is not surprised that he requested a trade? Like, am I the only one? His first year with KD, I believe KD was injured pretty much almost the entirety of the season. Second year, I believe they made the trade for James Harden. That it seemed like it was going well, man. You know what I mean? They was on track, or at least the favorites to at least make the finals. And then the Corona stuff happened. And, with Kyrie refusing to, get the jab, he was forced to sit out. And then when it came to the playoffs, I believe he was only able to play certain games just due to the restrictions and stuff like that. And then this year, with the whole anti-Semitic comments and everything like that, quote unquote, everybody knows how I feel about that. If you don't, there's plenty of videos that you can go watch back. For my stance on that entire situation. But, and now Kyrie he's balling right now. Kyrie is balling right now. And he's been killing. Playing the lights out right now. And he seems to be the leader of the team with Durant out, or was the leader of the team with Durant out. But now him requesting a trade right before the summer of his free agency, I think says a lot. I think both sides were just mutually done with each other. With the Brooklyn Nets organization and management forcing him to apologize and come up with this list of demands and stuff like that. This just wasn't going to end well. Kyrie had made mention of taking some type of legal action, following the season. So I don't think this is a surprise. You know what I mean? I don't think this is a surprise at all. Even before the season started, I believe. I don't know if it was him, but I'm for sure Durant requested a trade earlier. So both of them, I don't believe, wanted to be with this organization. I'm pretty sure they've talked, and Kyrie definitely had a conversation with Durant beforehand, before making this trade. But I mean, there's a question: where does Kevin Durant go from here? Does he stay in Brooklyn? Do they try to get him some more help, or does he take off? I personally think Durant is out of there. Where he goes, I don't know. There's not a lot of trade packages that you can get for Kevin Durant. The guy is a valuable asset, and it's hard to come up, with something that's going to be at least equivalent or similar to the contributions that Kevin Durant makes. With that being said, I do want to give him his flowers, but at the same time, this Brooklyn team was projected to win it all a few years in a row. And you add the likes of a James Harden and now Ben Simmons and all of that. And they had one playoff series win, I believe. Have not even reached the finals. Listen, man, not trying to compare the players, but to me, this is just speaks volumes about who LeBron James really is. And for him to make the finals, whatever it is, 8 times, 9 times in a row. Ridiculous. And for a player of Kevin Durant's caliber, for him to be as talented as he is, for him to leave the Warriors and get up out of that system and go somewhere else and be, the man and lead his team to the finals and just wasn't able to do it. Man, I don't know. Not taking nothing away from Kevin Durant, but just giving LeBron his flowers and his props, man, straight up. But moving on, I think Kyrie going to the Mavs, I think is a good move. If anything, Kyrie has been seen his most success with LeBron. And you ask yourself, who in the league has the most similar game to LeBron? Without question, it's Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has been killing. I got my Knicks hat on. Unfortunately, he torched the Knicks for like a freaking, might as well have been a quintuple double. I think he had like 60 points, crazy amount of rebounds and assists. I was watching that game. Terrible. Only on the Knicks though, you know what I mean? But Doncic is a all-time talent. Somebody who is like a jack of all trades. And I think he has the most similar game to a LeBron. So I think Kyrie with LeBron, and he's young too as well, Luka Doncic. Adding Kyrie to him and to that squad in the Dallas Mavericks, I think it's going to be a sight to see. I believe they're the number 6 seed right now. Right before the All-Star break. I think after this, they can possibly get up to, 4th or 5th, or at least highest I believe they could go is probably like the 3rd, with the Nuggets and the Grizzlies in the 1st and 2nd spots. But adding Kyrie to this definitely boosts them up. I am concerned about the defense a little bit. We're going to have to wait and see how they're going to try to, maybe they try to add some more depth and defense before the trade deadline. So we'll have to see. And I also think Mark Cuban is kind of the perfect owner, or team owner, for Kyrie Irving. This possibly could work. We just got to wait and see. I know everybody thought that Kyrie was going to the Lakers to team back up with LeBron, but wasn't really a lot of packages out there. And Russell Westbrook's contract is just too enormous to fit, and I don't believe that fit goes with. I don't believe Kevin Durant wanted to play with Westbrook again. Unless they added another team in there, got another superstar. That is the only way that Westbrook for Kyrie Irving was really gonna happen. But we got a lot. We got a lot to see. I believe, like I said, I believe Kevin Durant is out of there. I know he has to be somewhat upset, that both of these players, not only Kyrie Irving, but prior to that, James Harden, bailed on him. And, I don't know, man. I don't believe Kevin Durant stays. I know he, requested a trade earlier in this season, before the season even started. And now he's at a point where it's like, yo, y'all left me with Ben Simmons. Like, I'm out of here. I got to get up out of here and find a team that I can contend with. Does this trade make the Dallas Mavericks a championship contender? I don't know. Kyrie may be the piece to take them over the top. They were in the Western Conference Finals last year. Luka is only getting better with time and experience. And, you add a former champion in Kyrie Irving and an elite scorer and just a flat out baller. I don't know. This, we may just have to wait and see. Like I said, I think they do need to add some type of defense, but that's yet to be seen. Anybody that has anything that you want me to react to, please send it to staylockedin24@gmail.com. With that being said, you guys get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this trade. How do you see this working out? So on and so forth. I hope everybody out there stays focused, stays prosperous, and stays locked in.